Hello there guys, welcome back to Marching On Together. My name's DLC Dave and we are here. It is the last game of the season. Whew, nerve-wracking. We are playing Swansea today. Almost forgot. There it is. Swansea away from home today. And we are nearly there. We are nearly there. I'll show you the league table. We are 3 points clear of Chelsea. We've got a better goal difference. They're the only team that can catch us. We're playing Swansea, they're playing Man City away. So I mean, but the goal difference is close enough that if we lose, obviously that takes at least one down by goal difference, and if they win by a couple, then they could go in front of us, and it's pretty tense and tight, really. The fixtures have gone okay since that Man United game. We've won four, lost one, really. Bournemouth, very nice for a 4-1 win. Andre Ivan going to have a hat trick, Alioski getting the other, with Benicofobia getting a consolation. Yeah, it's a 2-0 win against QPR. You can see late drama. I thought it was gonna go down to a nil draw, and I thought, well, mate, it might be okay. But yeah, we just about popped up with the goal, and then they obviously threw men forward, and we caught them on the counter again. Disappointing game against Everton. We lost 1-0 to a very early goal from David Klassen. He scored in the first minute, and we were not able to recover, so they won that game. This was a really important one. Carlos Alenia popping up with a goal. He's been so vital to us this season since he's come in. You can see 7.33, 3 goals, 1 assist, but it's just his general play. It's been so good for us. And for someone who I only brought in because of how cheap he was, he's someone who I'll definitely look to try and bring back to the club in some way next year, either on loan or hopefully by transfer. We'll see. So yeah, he got the first goal. Kennedy got the second. Chiarte helped us by being sent off, and Crespo scored a lovely free kick second half to halve the deficit. We then won 1-0 against Southampton, a very late goal by Andre Ivan, and it sets us lovely to go into this game today. Now, as you can see on the screen, at the bottom of your screen, we do have 2 injuries that mean we had to change the first team. Rob Holding strained the knee ligaments and has been out for a couple of weeks before this one. They're going to miss this one. And Alioski torn abdominal muscle, so he's going to be out for some time. He'll come back at some point in pre-season. So we are without those 2 players, which is unfortunate. It means that Aidan Flint has had to slot in at centre back, and we've moved Patrick Roberts. Well, we put Kennedy in really. Roberts on the left and Elena in the attacking midfield positions. So really, nothing more to be said. I'll talk about my plans for next season after the game. Obviously, we'll probably get an idea of a transfer budget and the like. So look at their team of Aboni, Boya Baston, Marcus Olsen, Rocky Mesa, Envia, Ayu, Conti, Anton, don't know him, Mawson, Elbonoz, and then Fabianski. So 4-4-2 certainly won't be an easy one. We have a chance to qualify for Champions League. I mean, anything but, as I said, anything other than a defeat means that we are absolutely definitely there. A defeat means we are suddenly looking at that Chelsea result. Not sure if Swansea have anything to play for in this game. Actually, I'll have a little look at it. And when the league table loads up, okay, looking at oh wow, they are deep in the relegation battle, so they absolutely need to win this game. Well, it's an interesting game, isn't it? This is a game that's definitely on Sky. Man United have run away with the league title, but yeah, okay. Now we can actually start. We've got a corner here early on. Elena plays it in. It's cleared as far as Højbjerg. He finds Janssen. He plays it all the way back to Garbut. Norton has it now. Can slip it inside to Kennedy. Crosses it in, and Andre Ivan puts it in off the post. I thought you'd missed that. It was a lovely piece of play. The corner was recycled very nicely by us. And if you're looking at this, Garbut played it to Norton. He played it to. Did he play it to Højbjerg or did he? Yeah, he played it to Højbjerg. He slipped a lovely ball inside of the fullback, and Kennedy got in behind and unselfishly pulled it back for Andre Ivan. Probably didn't mean his shot to get that close to the post, but it ended up being the perfect strike, and this is a perfect start Now, obviously, if we get anything, it doesn't matter what they do, and it's 2-0 Pontus Jansson from a Carlos Alenia corner, and Swansea are in dire straits now. Obviously, they need to get something from this game to have any chance of staying up, and right now they are not. We are 2-0 up inside 4 minutes, and I know we've got another free kick here. It's played in. It's across to Ivan Janssen. Ivan, it's 3 inside 7 minutes, and we can surely now pack our bags as we head into the Champions League. My word, what a season it's been! What an absolutely amazing season it's been. It's felt like a season where every single one of my signings has contributed in some way. Every single one has really worked, which is not something that doesn't always happen. That's for sure. Ronaldo Vieira is an absolute god. I don't really know why. His stats don't look that impressive, but he just deals with everything that comes at him. Swansea are on the attack here. We're only 10 minutes into the game. It's amazing, really. But Ayew has it. He plays it across the Boya. Roque Meza is on it now. He's tackled by Vieira, of course he is. And now Andre Ivan can maybe lead a counter charge. He beats his man, and he takes an ambitious shot, and it goes well wide. Another highlight here. This is going to be a long game if the highlights keep continuing. A throw in, it goes to Patrick Roberts. He finds Alenia into Højbjerg. He gets a shot away. It's a brilliant effort on the volley or half volley, but Fabianski has to tip it over. Probably a bit of a comfortable save from him. If it was anywhere near the corners, I think he would have struggled. But they clear the corner, and I expect that to be the end of the highlight. Although they maybe can break on it. They have Olsen. He plays it through to Bodie, but a good tackle by Pontus Jansson. He's been an absolute rock for us this season. Just the consistent figure at the back. Obviously, he's getting a goal today, and he's doing that over the season. Oh no, Holland Alenia has got an injury on his last game before he heads back to Barcelona. A potential foot injury. That's a concern. Now we do have options. We could put Patrick Roberts in the middle, and that would, to be honest, be my favourite option. But we also have Samu Saiz. Um, I'm going to actually bring on Assombalonga. Bear with me. And then put Kennedy out wide left and Assombalonga out wide right. Assombalonga has been decent to play on that wide area. Obviously, he's a powerful, pacey guy that can cause problems, and Patrick Roberts is by far and away our second best option in the attacking midfield spot. So that's not ideal, but I say we are winning 3-0, and it looks like Chelsea are losing their game anyway. Man City are doing us a favour. Not that we need it, but they are helping us. Yeah, 2-1. You can see at the top of the screen there. So they're winning 2-1 against Chelsea. I mean, when I saw that was the fixture they had, I was utterly delighted, if I'm being honest. I think nothing's going to come with this, I don't think. Although there's a highlight going on here just before half time. Kennedy is on it. Finds Garber into Vieira. Roberts, Garber, keeping the ball quite nicely. Little triangles, but we do lose it, unfortunately. And they can now break on it. Just before half time. It'd be annoying to concede here. But Boya Bastard squares it for Mesa, but a good defensive work there by, I think that was Aidan Flint. And Roberts now coming forward. He beats Conti, a fantastic first touch. And now we bring in Højbjerg into the game, into Roberts. Slides to Andre Ivan, and he puts it just wide of the post. That's a good chance to extend our lead. But at half time, it couldn't have gone much better. As you can see there, 10 shots, 7 on target. To their 3 and 2. We are looking very, very good. I'm very happy, lads. I did just see a little thing that said Aidan Flint is losing possession a bit too much, so I'm going to change his role very, very slightly, just to a actual centre back, and play him play a more shorter passing game, so he doesn't get the ball away as much. Only a minor change. Because he was on as a defensive centre back before, obviously he's just told to whack the ball clear any opportunity, and that's not a bad thing. But in a game where we're the better team, I would expect us to be able to keep the ball better, and he actually almost pops up with a goal there. Free kick to the back post, he wasn't picked up, and he's a header. Probably maybe the ball was a bit too high, he couldn't get over it properly, which means that the header came in at a good height for the keeper. But all in all, it's been a top game. and it's a penalty. I thought that was actually a good tackle, but it is a penalty. Andre Ivan will take this. I don't think he's taken one for us yet, actually, in the since he's been at the club. But he takes this and he puts it away. It's 4-0, and this is probably our best away performance of the season in terms of result. We've been very, very tight in a lot of away games, and wow, we saved the best for last. Absolutely, Swansea are going down with a whimper as it stands, I believe. Yeah, they end up actually going to finish 19th. Right then, Andre Ivan into Roberts. He's tackled again, and Vieira gets his goal. There is no more fitting goal scorer than Ronaldo Vieira. Let me tell you, this guy is absolutely fantastic in the role he plays. I don't know what he's doing there, to be honest, our own box, in their box, but I mean, it's not the best goalkeeping, is it? Goes off the post and then sort of swims in. But however, he is stunning. He gets yellow cards for fun, but he is the one player in our team that just performs week in, week out, as consistent as it gets. And now I think we can even pick off some players and bring on some of the lesser knowns. So we'll bring on Sammy Saiz for Patrick Roberts. This is his last game before going back to Man City. I will try and get him back on loan. There's no way we'll be able to afford him if we try to sign him permanently, but I doubt Man City will loan him to us now that we actually finished above them in the league. But yeah, it's been a remarkable season, to be honest, and I am delighted that I've been able to bring it to you, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Obviously, next year is going to be a much even bigger challenge in the Champions League. I'm very curious to see what kind of finance we get. We're very, very financially sound. We made a big profit this year, even without the sale of Lemos, who went out in January. Um, we made a massive, massive profit just because the money that the TV revenue brings in is way more than we we can spend as a club. We can't spend enough. Basically, that's the issue. I'll make another change. Let's bring on. It's probably going to be Callum Phillips. Probably isn't going to be here next year. I'll bring him on for Højbjerg, and yeah, let's just see out the last 10 minutes and enjoy the last 10 minutes. Now, I do think we've been a little bit fortunate this season, in that a number of teams have had poor seasons. Teams like Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham. I think they might have all sacked the managers this year. I think. Um, so they've all had poor seasons, and I don't think 68 points, which is what we're going to finish on, is a usual Champions League fourth place finish. I think you get close, but usually I think that probably will give you fifth. But I think we've been a little bit fortunate, but by the same token, we have been fantastic, and that rounds up the game and the season. Andre Ivan getting a hat trick. He made a really big difference after signing for us. I knew that we were missing a bit of quality at top end of the pitch, and we absolutely found it with this man. Well done, lads. Fantastic performance. Now then, let's see what kind of budget the board are willing to give me. Got an achievement on Steam. Obviously, you can't see it, but it says stumping. Oh, you've won a competitive match by at least 5 goals. First time I've ever done that. A 5-0 away win. Carsley just his ankle. Obviously, it's his last game of the season. Hammered, qualified Champions Cup. We £31 million for achieving that position, fourth place. And look at the balance, 76 million. Actually, I've just seen it there. So, budgets of 56 million. How much is in the wages? Only 100,000. That seems a little low in the wage budget. We're going to have to compensate really for that by bringing the transfer budget down. But it's a healthy budget. No issues there. I would have preferred a bit more in the wages. But yeah, it's been an amazing season, and we're gonna have to do a hell of a job to carry this on or keep it up for next year. I do have ideas of where I want to improve the goalkeeping positions, especially. Lonergan is retiring at the end of the year, and Wiedwald really, I don't see him as being a Champions League quality keeper. Just have a look at him here. He's not bad. He's fairly okay, but I do feel like we need somebody a little bit better. So I'll be looking to bring in somebody else. I'm happy with Holding and Janssen as the centre backs. I would like another one that's better than Cooper or Flint. They're okay, but I mean, Flint's probably going to lead the club probably to the end of the year. He's been unhappy that he hasn't been played, looking for a new club, and yeah, I think he will probably leave. Cooper has been here a long time. He's a team leader. It's probably the only reason why he's still here. But if somebody comes in with a bid for him, I will certainly accept it and try and bring in a better centre back to compete with Holding and Jensen. Fullbacks, again, similar thing. Ayling is not good enough to be even a backup, really. So we're going to have to do some work there. Midfield is the big one. Ronaldo Vieira, despite how good he's been, his stats do not look like he should be that good, to be honest. But he's worth 16 million. He's played stunningly well this season, 7.5 from 32 games. The only games he's missed is just by suspension. He's got 19 yellow cards, and we need a better backup to him than Vernon Anita. That's for damn sure. Højbjerg, I really like. He's going to be the starter, but again, I'd like another player to play that can play behind him or with him, or like to compete with him. Maybe we'll go back into Marco Gruic. Yeah, taking midfield areas, obviously the main three. I've been on loan this year, so we'll have to do some work there. Strikers, I'm fairly pleased with, to be honest. We're going to try and move Christian out, but Kalua, Sambalonga, and Ivan are a good front three. Roof, I'm inclined to keep around just because I quite like him, and he did pop up with some pretty important goals for us this year. 5 Premier League goals is nothing not to be sniffed at for someone who didn't play a lot. And with the additional games we'll have next season, he may play some more. So yes, that's a very quick rundown of the team. And that'll bring us to an end, guys, to this episode and this season. So if you have enjoyed it, we've made the Champions League in our first season back in the Premier League. Remarkable job by everybody. But if you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Follow me on Twitter, of course, at DRCDave1. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.